Ugh. One second here. Is the volume okay? Alright, so what is up? What is happening? It is Iron heading in the old Games Corner and Classic Game Roulette, and it is time to play probably the one shooter that I know from the 90s that has the most amazing soundtrack for a 4th generation game. If you could believe that. Anyway. This is Lords of Thunder, which personally I think should have been called Lords of Heavy Metal Thunder, because, man, listen to that soundtrack. Alright, I think I'm just gonna keep it on, default difficulty. That's the intention, no? Six different locations. Let's see where I go first. You can go anywhere you want. Alright, let's do this! You can't go to the center continent until you play through all 6 of these stages here. You can use any armor you want. It got weird. I'm only mulliganing this because I don't want the randomizer to blow up on me in the due process of this. So let's go here. Let's go with the water armor. It can't really buy everything, at least not right away. I wouldn't worry about it right now. Now, when I first played this, it was as though I was running it through the Wii Virtual Console on the Dolphin emulator. That's because I couldn't count myself to run this stuff here, you know? I realized it was that simple to get this going. I tried doing a similar setup with Sega CD, but to no avail. Honestly though, I don't know how people are able to do that. Sorry about that. These sort of things just seem to come out of the blue sometimes. Just sort of used up my power charge. Well, this isn't gonna go as well as I intended on it. Yeah, that's not good. Now, I've heard this also got a Sega CD release, but like I said, don't count on me getting those to run. And it's such a shame too, considering what was available there. Alright, let's go. The power you seek will be impossible. Oh, dude. Now, there's no guarantee in that I'll be able to, play through all this at the rate I'm going now. So, to be honest, there are people who seem to do this far greater than I could ever. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going at this the way I intend to. What the hell was that? Well, I just played through that one. Alright, let's go to Lamandra. Let's take the fire armor. Upgrades. That will be impossible. That was annoying. Which reminds me, I can't allow any short-handed oversights. I gotta grab the orbs. Starting to feel a lot more powerful. But you see, this is one hell of a game to play. And I mean that in the literal sense. Max out. Oh, did I not grab it? Yeah, there we go. Max out. Careful you don't get crushed. So there's no way the game would do that to me. Oh dear. There we go. I expect you not to bend me over like that. Not looking good for me if you do. Of course it would do that. I had to make a beeline to make sure it didn't hit me. Alright, let's go! Peasant, you will die here! Got him! Let's see what we got here. We're back to the beginning. Use fire and water. Is that earth? We go for wind next. Stop. I don't freaking know why I did that. Alright, we're still doing the location in mind, which, bear in mind, I know what it is gonna be. Fine, I guess we will do wind. Don't need it. Don't you think that's a bit wasted? I'm already at full power. Hey there, Ron. Good to see you. This is the game with one hell of a soundtrack here. This is heavy metal? No. Lords of Thunder, which should have been Heavy Metal Thunder. It's your one-way ticket to midnight. Call it heavy metal. It's crazy how that would be a thing. I mean, real talk, I seem to remember this one episode of South Park where it becomes a some sort of a acid trip to when they seem to get high off of cat pee. Yeah, cat urine. Go figure. And during the moment when they're going around being stoned, they have some sort of a heavy metal fantasy, so to speak. Go figure. Yeah, I don't think so, bucko. I'm getting shot at. Damn! I have to wonder where this stuff even comes from. How did I just drop to the ground? That don't make any logical sense. It's your one-word ticket to midnight. Call it heavy metal. Yeah, now is not the time to do that. No, I made it to the palace. Yeah, let's freaking go with this shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. You've come here to die, so you shall. Prepare yourself! Okay, when did I get hit? I don't... Oh, there we go. There we go. We're whittling down to numbers. Let's just get this over with. Earth Immortal. You don't really need a whole lot more, considering my progress, my performance here. It's working pretty solid here, as far as I'm concerned. Oh dear. Okay. I don't expect myself to lose here, you know. Alright, bring it on. With gusts of air pushing me upward. Oh. Yeah. That's not the way I want to do this, bro. Full health, full weapon power. Which, watch out, when you take a hit, your weapon power goes down. Welcome to your doom, mortal. I challenge you to die. Meteor rain? Piece of cake. Where are we gonna go next? Upside. Bring back the water. Dance, water, dance. Yeah, I am so sorry for that. So yeah, now you see the full power of this. And it's going to blow you away. Or, whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, I don't think so, pal. And light up the world. So, this might be one of the easier shooters on the CD add-on, if you could believe that. Personally, I just play stuff like Star Proteer or whatever. I mean, if that's what you want to do, by all means, go ahead. Okay, I have to get out of the way, otherwise that thing behind me would hit me. Okay, keep bumping into things, like these damn bubbles. Yeah, fucking bubbles! And I'm so sorry that I had to quote that line. Another one? I don't believe this is supposed to be the main boss of the level. There we go. Into the underwater fortress. How dare you invade my domain? It is not your place to decide, mortal. Okay. Pound. Oh, damn. Doesn't really matter what I use here. I might have taken the shorter end of the stick here, especially when we're using the same implement. There we go. Nowhere else to go. let's go. I'm prepared to fight. Okay, not good. You ever feel that this might be the weakest of the armors? Even at full charge, full power. Well, it's a sky palace we're dealing here. A sky sanctuary, if you will. Man, I keep getting flanked upon. Oh. Nope. You will do better than that. You're gonna have to do better than that. You're getting a fireball right up my ass. Okay. Hell yeah. Now we're above, basically infiltrating this sky palace here. It's not. Alright. Pathetic fool, you shall know our wrath. My God! got you. The final battle approaches. All 6 of them have been defeated. Good. Central Tower. It begins. Alright, let's go. But I want to use the better one. Can't speak for something that won't do me any good. Well, you know what? Let me use fire, because that seems to be my most favorite. Because, I'm definitely gonna need it here. Eh. Not that it really does a whole lot. I just need an excuse to use it again, that's all. No way. This sounds dangerous. Okay. But, yeah, seeing as this is the end, there isn't a whole lot more to go. The final battle. Yeah, this sort of level is just hell in its own right. Look at this kind of shit you gotta avoid, man. think I've seen it before. The kind of shit you'd have to endure amazes me, really. I can't I can't be too far off from the final battle. Not much further now. Oh boy. Well, this kind of defense mechanism. I think I blast through. This is it. I'm impressed that you made it this far. You shall never win this battle, mortal. Your strength shall feel the powers that we possess. Whoopsie. I don't think this is the last guy, actually. Okay. I'm keeping this power. Yeah. I am Thana, Arbiter of Destiny and Guardian of these lands since the dawn of chaos. I salute you, Lord Londis. You were the first to survive the trial of Thunder. Now that you've proven your worth, prepare yourself for the ultimate battle. For Zagat, the harbinger of doom, has risen. Okay. Welcome, hero, to your journey's end. So this is a multi-phase battle. You got the first phase here. Now the second. I see now I will have to get serious. A salamander power. This isn't even my final form. Well, your final form is a joke. Or maybe not. I am no longer losing a power from each hit I take. Well, this is going to be an absolute suckitude. It's over. And done in no longer than an hour. I just basically want to, Alright. This is just so anime AF. But, hey, that was Lords of Thunder for the Turbo Graphics CD. I guess there's nothing else to it. So, let's see my next move here. Now, don't worry. I actually know what my next game I want to play tomorrow. It's gonna be Street Racer, the Super Nintendo version. I don't guarantee if it will go as well as I want, but know this. It certainly isn't Speed Racer for the Super Nintendo, also for the Super Nintendo, and it could have been at least playable. But I don't know. It just flat out disappointed me. So, I'm gonna get a raid going on here and call it a night. I might as well read Blunga because I didn't do this enough. Might as well. I don't know if he's played the Sega CD version of Lords of Thunder here.
Game's already started?
So, that'll be it from me then. I've been Iron Hitty, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Super Nintendo version of Street Fighter. You keep on kicking now, compadres. Bye-bye.